website.
Okay.
How's it going?
All right, we got two new clothing lines. One is called Optical Illusion. It's a spin-off of my podcast that I do every weekend or Thursdays. Right now I'm going to change it to Saturday. But then we have another one called Goodies. Well, y'all understand what the word goodies are. So you get you some goodies and we're going to have them on your leggings and your hoodies and all the little clothing that y'all like to wear. So right now, I just want y'all to stay encouraged, and I appreciate y'all for coming here. I really do appreciate y'all for coming here. And what I want y'all to do, like a lot of y'all was talking about healing. First person you have to do is forgive yourself.
That's right.
Amen.
Once that happens, then your healing process will start.
That's it.
I'm emotional because, I lost my son. Every time this happens, it just bring that, because I'm still going through my healing through years. Every time I look at my kids, it's always there. So I appreciate y'all. Forgive yourself. Yeah. And then, appreciate the people that's in your life. More important than anything, appreciate yourself and appreciate the people in your life, because friends and family, they always gonna be there. Like to the point where you can call on somebody that is really supporting you. You can call on somebody that just can sit there and listen to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like we are here for one another, not for the stuff that we make. Because everything that y'all see came from a mind of a man just like me and you. All right.
So that's Mr. Derek's song that they're playing.
Not yet. That's one of my requests.
Those guys, they don't want to see it last. They take $1 million to pay your tax. A tub full of money, I still can't relax. Time spinning, Lord forgive me, I'm a sinner. Conquer the 5 niggas. Wrong side of the petition, only to find winning. Better listen when I tell you I want the time in it. Please forgive me, God did. So leave me in the dark, swimming with the sharks. Dope boy, big car, still a biggest boss. Got a kilo on the plate, sit him on the freight. Or I could go and buy a bank, I know my money's safe. Down in the south, they didn't think that we were making love. They didn't leave it up. Oh, but I know
Oh, you see. Oh, how you doing?
No one see me with the ring, you better play D. Nigga, God did his thing when he made me. With the eyes stacked against me, I could crack the Vinci. I know only God could judge us, I say that for Britney. They smell blood like a shark, they start acting fishy. While I'm half that nigga ass, and nigga have to kiss me. Please don't hate me, just to hate me. Overrate me, they gon' underestimate me. Funeral and wake me, bury me and excavate me. But I'm so cultivating, everybody replicate me. Nigga face facts, dreadlocks, face tats, I'm the apex. I made the culture with a twin, never laid back. I fucked the world and what I did, I break the same sex. I pray one day, let's go.
Hey, so we are here at the Boss Up Virtual Conference, and again, we a special guest. She has been honored today, and so I'm going to let her introduce herself. But she was here at our conference last year, and just to see the moves that was made from last year to this year, to God be the glory. I am so proud of you, and welcome back. Thank you for being here. I am your host again. Amazing. Okay, I had to throw that in, y'all, because I forgot to say who I was on the last three. But tell us who you are, Miss Yolanda, CEO of G Street Magazine. Okay.
Hi, my name is Yolanda. I am the CEO of J Street Magazine. I also am an author. I wrote 3 books in a journal, and I'm so happy to be here today.
Yay! So Yolanda, let's get straight to the chase, girl. So let's get it. They want to know, how did you get the passion, like everything that was in you to start up your own magazine? Like, how did you get to that point? I know you're an author. You're an entrepreneur. Let's talk about, are you a mother?
I am.
You are a mother of 3. Listen, all that balancing. And so, do you work a full-time job?
I do.
And you work a full-time job. And now you're running a whole empire.
Yes,
Let's talk about that. How did you get to that space, and how do you keep the balance? Because again, full-time job, the mother, the business, come on.
Well, it's overwhelming. If you don't have a team, you won't make it. I was scared to have a team. It's like nowadays you can't trust anyone. So I just prayed, and God sent me 2 people, and they are my team. They don't stand behind me, but they stand on the side.
Amen.
And so what made me get started with J Street Magazine is because, as I stated, through my author journey, Shakita has helped me with writing books, with publishing books. And before I reached out to Shakita, I will reach out to other, known authors that will advertise mentorship with the writing journey. And I would email them, and I would inbox them, and I feel like time is money, so I was willing to pay for their time. And my messages, returned void. They seen it, but they didn't respond. So I always told myself that when I'm able to, help others, I would never, leave a message unread.
Yes,
So, being an entrepreneur, I started J Street. It was a newsletter at first. Now I turned it into a magazine where it's a platform for other entrepreneurs and business professionals. So I like to know their success stories. Like, how did they get to where they are today? What obstacles they have to overcome? So that's where we are. I host photo shoots. And
Wish I lived in Miami. I need a photo shoot now.
so I do photo shoots, and we do behind the scenes because, I like to let everybody know where I started from. It's rough.
Yeah.
You can't only show the good parts.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy.
So you kind of answered another question, which would be, how do you tell people who are trying to get started? You kind of answered that. It's rough, it's overwhelming, it's scary sometimes, but you have to have the right team, you have to have the right combination, and you literally have to walk into it how you want to be perceived based on how you're helping others. So I get that, but I'm only going to take a few minutes of your time so we can get the conference going, and we'll come back. But what can you say to someone who just jumped in the game and they want to do the books, they want to do the big picture, and again, you just say the team and everything, but what can you say to them, or better yet, let me take that back. What would you say to your younger self? That's a good one. To your younger self, what would you tell yourself based on who you are now?
I would tell myself to don't procrastinate, go after what it is that I want to do. Life is too short. Don't worry about what other people have to say about you, or worry about if they're going to like you or not, because at the end of the day, strangers will always be there to support you.
So you guys heard it first. This is our exclusive interview, and she is one right now. I'm really, she won one of the awards for the conference today, so you'll be seeing her come up and receive her award. But we are going to get this show started, and we will be getting back to Yolanda, but let her tell you where you can find her at.
You can find me on Instagram, J Street Magazine. I am on Facebook, J Street Magazine Incorporated.
Cool. So listen, we're gonna be looking for you. Go over to our booth. We want you to support all our vendors in the house tonight. So make sure you check out all the vending tables. And Jolanda, I'll be getting back with you with J Street Magazine. Thank you guys for the interviews. To what you just said, everything you said is true. However, I don't worry because I always hear the Lord speak to me and say, "Peace be still." And one of the things I know, they may do it, but they may not do it like I will. And because I do it with the passion, the tenacity, I do it with everything that God has given me in me. You know, I do it from the heart. And then if it's my business or my business vision, I get it done. I'm like Nike, I just do it. However, I see people try to get close and copy, but God always exposed those people. So I don't spend more time worrying about the people who try to come for me more than I do the people who God sent to me.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It does. But the best, the good thing about people copying, that means you're doing something right.
Amen. Amen.
So as long as you stay on focus on what you're doing, we ain't worried about what they're doing. No, they cannot do it like you because it's not going to be another Angela. There's definitely not
So listen, I know you got an event coming up. Tell us about your event. I am so sorry I can't get back down here, honey, because it's a lot. I'm newly married, so yeah, it's one of those things. My husband's like, you only gonna get 1 or 2 trips. You ain't gonna keep getting all these trips. So other than that, tell us a little bit about your event.
My event that's coming up actually next weekend on March 18th is Sis
March
Hills.
18th, y'all heard that.
Sis Hills. Sis is time to heal. It's time to break all
Sis
those
is time to heal. And how can we support? Where do we go? How do we get connected with this event? And listen, if you guys are not here in Miami, Florida, you still can donate. You still can support. You still can find your way to Prophetess Tanisha so you can be a part of this event. So tell them how can they get connected.
They can get connected on my website. Actually, you go follow me on Tanisha Ramsey Lane on Facebook. But if you want to do a seed, a love seed, or a donation, you're not able to come. The amount does not even matter. It can be $1. It's the principle that just sowing a seed. So just use my cash app, which is Prophetess CO, $ Prophetess CO. And just donate whatever your heart will go. God put on your heart to sow. It's fine with me. For me, it's the bond for me. I'm trying to get people healed and delivered on this day. It's me stepping out as me being the prophetess that God gave me. It's a gift. It's not about me because I'm not an idol. I feel like it's the servant part for me. It's time for people to get together and just heal together and uplift one another. It's the worship part for me. So we coming to worship. If you want to get a place where you know God's going to be in the building to worship, come to Sis Hills Conference. March 18th, yes, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will be at the Mega Center on that day.
So listen, I'm going to challenge you all to reach out to Prophetess Tanisha and do what you can so that sis, we need to heal. We have a prayer line, and on our prayer line, one of our pastors, he started We're Healing Over Here. So we started that in about 2 seasons ago, and now we're like, we healed over here. So he had shirts and everything, and he does spiritual coaching and ministry. And so the church where we're healing over here. Now we have moved into a new season. We're on a new prayer line, and so now we're saying, even for my ministry, like I'm saying, like let's start the healing process. Let's talk about it. So I will tune in. I will not be able to make it, but I think you should do something for the people after the conference for the virtual side.
Actually will be virtual.
And I think that will be great because we need everybody to tag a friend. Everybody knows somebody that needs to heal. So let's start this process and let's do it together. Prophetess Tanisha, thank you for being here. It was good seeing you again. Enjoy the conference.
I will.
Even ever imagine. There's greatness on the inside of everyone.
So listen, y'all, if y'all need a church home, y'all need a life coach, y'all need some direction, guidance. If y'all need to just tap into the greater within, that's my favorite one, the greater within, then this is where you all need to come. Before you leave here, get with Pastor Smith and let her help you find yourself. Like I always say, you're amazingly powerful and you have amazing within you. Thank you, Pastor Smith, for being here. All right. Who's next? At this time, we are going to start our podcast interview. So welcome to our Bossed Up second annual conference. Are you excited? Yes. So I am going to ask you a few questions, but before I do, who are you? What are you doing here? What's going on? Spill the tea. We want to know. Talk about it.
Yes, so I am Wagonia Gonzalez. I'm the owner of Tavon Skincare and Beauty Bar. I'm a licensed esthetician and nail specialist. I'm a business startup. I'm an extraordinary business startup person. And I'm just here because I love me some us. And I want to just spread the word.
Amen. So listen, I'm going to get straight into it because we have a lot of interviews. So really quickly, why did you decide to start your own business? Because there are even people in the room that is here and they want to start a business. What made you want to start your business? Like, what's your
Breaking
why?
entrepreneurial curses for one.
Amen.
I wanted to, like I said, give back to our community, especially us. A lot of us don't know how to start business. I've been doing business since 2009. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've owned several businesses. So now I'm into still giving back to the community.
So you actually answered my second question, because my second question would be, what advice do you have for someone who wanted to start their own business? And you kind of answered it. Plan. Okay.
Plan. Because if you don't plan, then you plan to fail. Plan. Please plan. A lot of us have visions, but we don't plan. So we just jump in there and start doing business, and it all fails. So plan. Plan is the biggest.
So one of the things, a lot of people have anxiety. They start the business and then they run into fear. They run into doubt. You're not good enough. They're watching a competition. What would you say to those people? And did you have the fear and a doubt? Because again, you're a serial entrepreneur. You've done many businesses. You're killing your business right now, doing amazing. And so at this point, when did you bump into the fear factor? Like, this is a lot, like overwhelming fear or doubt. Did you have any of that when you started your business?
Actually, no.
Good job.
I am, in my own mind, a beast, and I feel like God got me in everything that I do, so I just pray and keep it moving, and I'm not scared to fail. You know, failure has made the most amazing people in the world. So
yes, I agree.
I
say my failures are my success.
And it is.
So I love that. And what is one of your daily routines that you could share with us that someone could walk away saying, I need to do something different? What is your one daily routine?
Coffee and prayer.
Amen.
Every day.
Amen.
I think that's it. That was like the epitome of this interview. Everything is great, but you said the key things, planning.
Yes.
You said coffee and you said prayer.
Yes,
all three
every
works
day.
for me. So I appreciate that. And the last thing is, where do you see your business in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years, I am planning on, like right now, starting to own several beauty malls. I want to start another beauty school.
Woo!
And I want to at least help over 1,000 women start their business.
Amen. So I didn't
All right.
tell you, even though your interview, that I was a licensed hairstylist, master stylist that retired with over 35 years. So when I heard you say open up a school, teach them some things, I'm like, that was one of my visions. So look at
I've
you.
been mentoring for years, and
Yeah,
nobody
me too.
really knows, but you see them start businesses, and I don't do
me
it
too.
for the recognition, to be on the scene.
Understand.
But
Yeah.
God put us here
So
for a purpose.
listen, we want to thank you for being here at the Boss Up Visual
Yes.
Conference this year, because again, you could have been anywhere, but being in the house today, we are happy to have you. And where can people find you if they're trying to reach you or they're catching this late, they didn't get a chance to make the conference? How do they find you?
I am Wagonia Gonzalez on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, YVONIA Gonzalez, Gonza. Don't spell my name wrong, Jesus. Gonzalez Gonzalez on Instagram and Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for that interview, y'all. Thank you.
Woo-hoo.
Woo!